Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and I actually kind of do want to see what Pokemon are here. So I can never really think of fishing in this game. And do you want to know why? Because, oh, Barboach. No, I don't need you. Emolga, like Roxette, is just like in every single Pokemon battle. I was gonna say, like, it'd probably behoove me to actually... Oh, that's Stunfisk. Just, like, crunched my leg off or something. This is, like, the most forgettable Galarian form Pokemon there is as well, you know. It's like nobody cared about Stunfisk in the game he was in first, and now nobody cares about him in another game. It's like, big whoop, you know. Which, like, seems kind of unfair. And I don't think, like, Stunfisk, he's not even, like, on the level of, like, Dunsparce. Do you know the way, like, Dunsparce people, like, ironically like Dunsparce? I'm sure there are some people who, like, legitimately like Dunsparce as well. But I feel like most people kind of, like, ironically like him. Oof, this mightn't end well. Well, I'll be faster than him, maybe. Even though, actually, like, this Pokemon is really weird. It's a little bit like, Slackoth and Vigoroth and whatever. Oh, Rapid Spin raises speed all of a sudden? I didn't know that. But it's a little bit like that, the Slackoth family, in that, like, when it's, like, the first form, its speed is low, then its speed goes up, when it, like, grows to this form, and then its speed goes down again, as far as I know. And I'm like, you can correct me on that if you want, but to my knowledge, I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting, because it's, like, referencing how he's like a mine cart in the middle. No, I don't really need that. It's like a child in the... Oh, no, it's not like a child. A child. It's like a mine cart in the second form, so that's why its speed goes up, I guess. Which is kind of cool. You have to admit that's like a nice bit of attention to detail in terms of the stats. Just like how Raichu's speed goes down, or like Pikachu's speed goes down when it evolves into Raichu as well, which is kind of like a good, like it just makes sense, you know. It's like someone actually thought about what kind of Pokemon is this thing from Generation 5. Well, Vigo will take you out, lickety-split. The thing is, a lot of these Pokemon actually have high defense. So since Seed Bomb is a special attack, it's kind of like holding me back a little bit, you know. If I was using something like Razor Leaf or something, it'd probably end up doing more damage just by virtue of the fact that it's a special attack, you know. I still haven't really played that much further in the Crown Tundra. Timber, this ugly thing. It's going down, I'm yelling timber. Whoa, 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 whoa. The bigger what does it even say? It's like, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Something, the diggity dog or something. It's like the craziest line from Mr. Worldwide. What even is it? It is like, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. The something, the diggity dog, or the something like that. Just another one of those, like, insane songs where you're like, what were they even thinking when they wrote it? It's like that, like, it's like, well, look, this is like such like an old lady album or something like that. Well, it's not like an old lady album, but it's like one of those, like, not like even guilty pleasure, because it's like I don't even think it's like something to be that guilty about, but that, like, album by Des'ree. Here's another Barboach, Barbed Wire, starring Pamela Anderson or whatever. the like that album, what's it called, Supernatural by Des'ree, which is like the most 90s album on the face of the earth. Well, like for like this part of the world, I think like 90s music, I think 90s was definitely like an era where music in the UK and Ireland was like was a little bit different to music in the US. But the like Supernatural album is like your typical kind of like I don't know, it's like kind of like that harmless but quite like good music, you know? It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like there's like that song on there, like Life, Oh Life. And like there's that line on there which is like, I'm not afraid of the ghost, it's the thing I fear the most. Maybe have a piece of toast. It's just ridiculous. It's something like that anyway. It's like, I'm not afraid of the ghost, it's the thing I fear the most. Or I'm afraid of a ghost, it's the thing I fear the most. I'd rather have a piece of toast and watch the evening news. It's something like that. But it's still, even though the lyrics are crazy, it's like, what were you thinking? It's still like what a bunch of jokers. It's still like a funny line. Think I'm joking? I'll prove it then. And I think a battle with you lot would definitely end with some laughs. Ha ha ha. Hop. Look at him. That hip thrust. Yeah, I'm ready. Two of us were endorsed by the champion himself. Well, look, don't be like advertising nepotism here, Hop. But yeah, it's like, even despite the fact that like the lyrics are like crazy, it's still a good song, and there are other good songs on that album as well. Like there's that one of the songs that's on it is just really good. That's like the one that's in like the Baz Luhrmann Romeo and Juliet, Kissing You. That's like one of the best songs. Like that's actually one of my like top favorite songs of all time. And it's on that like completely random album full of all this like really like really sort of like innocuous, like boring music, you could say, but it's actually like a really good track. And then you have like this thing with like where you rhyme ghost and toast, but it's still a good song because it's like life, oh life. Oh life, oh life. And what's the other song that's good on that one? It's like you gotta be big, you gotta be big, you gotta be la 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 la. It's like that's one of those songs that I just remember from my childhood being on the radio, as good as Around the Clock, that Gotta Be song. Then there's like that song on there, like Proud to Be a Dread or something. It's like for such like an album full of, as I say, like innocuous sort of like harmless music, there's like just some random stuff on there that you don't really notice. And I think that's the thing. It's the kind of music where you don't really kind of like listen to it with very much kind of attentiveness. Like you don't like think like, oh, I've got to listen to the lyrics here. It's exactly that kind of music, like fucking Dido or something. Like that's literally what it's like. It's kind of like this like music like Dido or like Natalie Imbruglia or something, where it just kind of like goes along and you don't really listen to what the lyrics are. You just kind of like listen to it in sort of the background almost. Wooloo, wooloo. It's like, what are you doing that? Oh yeah, it's like wee woo. I was like, what does that even sound like? And it's like, no, it's like that wee woo thing. Like Patrick Starr when he was a police officer. This, also, wait a second, what about this music? Here we are talking about like random songs and this crazy music is going on in the background. But yeah, there was like another song I was thinking of like that has like weird lyrics as well. Yeah, like, and then there are like so many of those songs where like if you actually like make the effort to listen to the lyrics, you're like, wait, hang on a second. It's like another song, like, like Sexy Back is like the most crazy example, because like Sexy Back, it's like this kind of song that's like just played on the radio all the time, and there's like kids singing it, and like just like people like walking around listening to Sexy Back. Like my mom probably listens to Sexy Back on the radio or something. And then you're like, okay, let's listen to the lyrics, and it's like the lyrics are like, dirty babe, you see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave, I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's like, and that's the most like ridiculous thing about it. Or what the most ridiculous thing is that like when you hear that song on the radio, they censor the word motherfuckers, or like Sexy Back, those don't know how to act or something like that. And like they censor that, but yet it's okay for like whatever kids to be going around singing like, see these shackles, I'm your slave, I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's like what the fuck? Like what kind of logical spectrum does that make sense on? It's like either like all or nothing. It's like, don't, if you're going to let them have that on the radio, which just because it doesn't have a bad word in it, like a bad word, what the hell is a bad word anyway, you know? It's like you might as well let them hear the word motherfucker if they're going to be going around singing that. Now then, where could Cuckoo Kajou have gone off to? Let's keep going, maybe he's farther in. What is this, like, guy with his bony old behind even doing in here in the first place? You have to ask yourself. Oh, I wanted to catch him. I want him. The Wimpod. That's actually a Pokemon I'd like to have. He, like, evolves into that cool, like, Golisopod. No, not you. Don't want, like, the stupid Barnacle Boy. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I just, like, want to stay away from those Stunfisk. Every time I see, like, this is another, like, random... This is the part of the video where I talk about another video, by the way. Because we have to have that. Is all that's in here Barboach? It's like they should erect a 50-foot billboard here that reads Home of the Fatheads while they're at it. Every time I see Stunfisk, because its name is like Fisk instead of Fish, like Wilson Fisk or something, it's like, it makes me remember, like, these, like, this is, like, going back, like, I'm not sure if the videos are even still on YouTube, that's how, like, old that's how old these videos are, but they were, like, these random videos that my friend and I were watching, where this guy made videos to teach you Norwegian, of all things, and it was this guy who was just this Norwegian guy who called himself Professor Galstrim. And it's like, his name was, he called himself Professor Galstrom. I actually highly doubt he was a real professor, but that's what he called himself. And he had like these videos to teach you Norwegian, where he'd teach you like random, I don't really need headbutt, to be honest. Where he'd teach you like random words, and I clearly remember, and they usually his like explanations of the word, like his definition, would be like a little bit off. Like, and I clearly remember with fish, he was like, the Norwegian for fish is fisk, and he was like spelt exactly the same way, and he was like, fisk, no one gets rich from catching fisk, like like, it's just the most ridiculous thing. I must like look up those videos again, like the Professor Galstrim learn Norwegian videos. There's a random chapter of my life. You were sent flying like a train hit you, and you weren't Bruce Willis. That's what happened to you. Oh, is that a Wimpod over there? How do I even catch Wimpod? Do I just kind of like, do I have to like sneak up on him? Oh, do I have to like, I think I like actually have to legit like sneak up on him. is what I need to do. There! I got him! Oh, look at him, he's so cute. Now isn't this like one of those Pokemon that he'll like, you try to run away or flee or use like emergency exit or whatever it's called? I don't have like any I don't have like any I'll like try and fight him and see what happens at least. Yeah, look, see, he flees if you like attack him, so I think I'll just like I think this would be like a really good candidate for a Pokemon where you just like use the quick ball or whatever. But oh well, if we see one and we're able to catch it, then why not? Well, there's Cuckoo Kaju here, his bony old behind. Thank you for helping out with my training, Team Yell, but I must say, it's unforgivable for you to get in the way of a Carcool hard at work, Junior. We weren't getting in the way, we were trying to cheer it up. Still, you did a number on us, that Pokemon battle, so time for Team Yell to stop and give more output somewhere else. They think they're doing good, you know. Cheering's one thing, but you shouldn't get in the way of honest work. Roar. Is that like him saying that, or the Pokemon? That's Cuckoo Kaju, man, he's wicked, no wonder he's a fire-type gym leader. Ah, you and the trainers endorsed by Leon, Hop and Harry, am I right? I'm just training right up until the last moment, Junior, so that I can guarantee the perfect match when I face you gym challengers. I specialize in fire-type Pokemon, the water-type Pokemon and Gale are my number 2 are the perfect opponents to trade against. Yeah, what you mean the water-type Pokemon that I didn't catch any of. Just you go straight once you get out of this mine, you will reach Motostoke. Get a good rest at the hotel, make sure you're both in top condition. What I might do actually, was he going to like jog away now? He always jogs everywhere. We're going to be on fire tomorrow. Bye bye. Yeah, look, there he goes. Keeping those wrinkly old buns supple. I remember Lee talking about Kaboo. Kaboo. Kaboom! Man, now I'm getting all fired up too. Well, I guess we still didn't catch a Pokemon that's good against the fire-type gym leader. I do not want to go to the Budew drop-in. What I might do is like, you're on a job. Yeah, I do. There's like one part of this game that I literally did like nothing. Like, I think I did like once. Like, you can send like the Pokemon to do jobs. Like, it's all like, but you can't use them while they're on the job. And it's like the more Pokemon you send to do the job for some random person, like it's not even clear like what they're doing to a certain extent. Well, it is, but anything interesting over here? I don't even know what Pokemon you can find here, to be honest. Could be anything. A Sudowoodo, apparently. A Wooloo. What I was thinking of doing is like, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to show off the Pokejobs anytime soon. What I was thinking I might do is like, go ahead and battle this bitch. Is like, before I fight the gym leader, I might go and like spend a video just doing some Dynamax battles, so it's Yamper Damper. And at least then if I kind of say, at least then if I say like in advance, oh, I'm just going to be doing Dynamax battles or whatever for the next, for this video, then if you want to, you can always skip it, you know, that's the good thing. Oh, feck you. Well, quick attack will still make me faster, won't it? Go Courgette! You show that dog! Kick it in the face! Swoobat. Swoobat, again, like reminding me of something, but I don't know what. It's like, Swoobat is even worse than the Woobat! I think that's what it's like making me think of, but I have no idea. Radio Caroline sent out this thing. I remember like that's after like reminding me of the most random memory I have, and like what it is like a memory of like looking at the of like being, when I was like back in the early days of the internet, like probably when I was like about 11 or something like that, when we had the internet for the first time, like, oh, I should have used Ice Shard. That's the whole reason I have it. Oh well, this thing's gonna get killed anyway. Of like going on Pokemon.com, and like I used to go on that website to like look at like Pokemon news and things like that. I remember there being like this article on there, and this article was up there for ages, and it was called, her hand looks really big. I remember like this article being up there for ages called Sweet Caroline, and the article, do I want to fight the police? Yeah, fuck the police. This article, I'll send out Homer, why not? Give Homer a little bit more screen time. Oops. Well, so you're actually sharp-eyed. No wonder you became a policeman. Officer Raymond, because everybody loves him. Like this article was called Sweet Caroline, and it was about something to do with Pokemon and Radio Caroline, whatever that is. I still to this day I don't know what Radio Caroline is. I could probably like look it up. But it was called, the article was called Sweet Caroline, like it's a joke, you know. It was about something to do with Pokemon and Radio Caroline. It's like funny how like those things like stick in your mind. Just like as I say, like my like really like clear memories of like going online again back when I was young, and when we had the internet for the first time, and seeing, and like, Jesus, I really don't like the look of you, and like just like being wrapped, like absolute, like wrapped is the right word, like so agog at the screenshots from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. And I think like with good reason, because like the huge leap between like Generation 2 and Generation 3 was just like was so significant in terms of graphics and what the games looked like and everything. And like I clearly remember them showing screenshots of how you can see your reflection in the water, and how you can see your footsteps on the beach, and all these amazing things. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop off here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Shield. I will see you next time. And actually in the next video, if you don't want to watch it, skip over it, because all I'm going to be doing is random Dynamax battles, probably online with random people, and it'll be a fun time, a nice little break from all the bullshit I keep getting pulled into in this game. So thanks for watching, see you next time, bye now.